Hello there. Welcome back to more of my interests of computer, electronic, and music. And what I'd like to show you in this video is a couple of my keyboards. These two keyboards are an Ensoniq SQ2, and the bottom one is an M-Audio Keystation Pro-88 controller keyboard. Now, let me explain the difference between an actual synthesizer keyboard and a controller keyboard. The synthesizer keyboard, such as this one, the SQ2 by Ensoniq, has sound built into it. So in other words, you can actually hook this keyboard to a sound system such as a home stereo or a powered mixer amplifier, and you can get sound from its internal sound bank. To give you a little demonstration, here's what the piano sounds like. Okay, that's what the piano on this sounds like. This has various sounds on it. I mean, you can go from strings to piano to electric piano. In fact, there's even variations of different pianos. Here's a classic piano. Nope, I apologize for that. That is called Mystic. It's sort of like a synthesized sound. It could be used for many applications. One of the things that I sometimes use that for is for meditation purposes. I make meditation CDs. In fact, I have one out now called Peaceful Atmosphere, and it's available on cdbaby.com, and all the tracks on there are available to sample. So do go check that one out. I also have a couple other CDs that I think I mentioned before. They are Kicked Up Keyboard Classics and Cranked Up Christmas Classics, and those are available on CD Baby as well. So go ahead and check those out once you're done watching the videos here on YouTube. So anyway, getting back to the keyboards, this has all kinds of different sounds, and in a next video series that I make, I'll go through and demonstrate each keyboard in detail so that you can get an idea of what they were like during that period of time when they were popular. The bottom keyboard, as I mentioned, is a M-Audio Keystation Pro-88 controller. Now this one, all it is a controller, and you probably can't see it with the camera angle because I'm sitting right here at the keyboard, so I'm doing all this myself. I don't have anybody to help me aim the camera or anything. But anyway, if you saw in a previous video when I was showing all of my gear in general, this has a bunch of controls on it, a bunch of knobs and a bunch of sliders, and it allows you to control or manipulate different parameters of other sound modules, such as my RD700SX, which is demonstrated in another video. And what I could do is I can actually play the sound of the SX through here. That's the sound of the SX that you heard, and it was played by using this M-Audio controller. Now, this controller actually is very, very useful if you're working with software on a computer such as Reason, Ableton Live, or any MIDI driven program that you want to use to compose with. And what MIDI stands for is musical, actually it's called, Musical Instrument Digital Interface. And you can look up information on various websites about that in detail. But I do want you to know that that if you do get a controller for your computer, or if you want just to have a controller with an existing sound module that you have, I would recommend this one, the Keystation Pro-88, because it's very, very powerful. You can actually do many things with it as far as controlling the velocity of a patch. You can change the waveform of a patch. You can change the volume level, the panning, the balance left and right. Anything that you want to do, you can actually manipulate through this controller with the various knobs and sliders and buttons, because all you'd have to do is assign a certain button or knob or fader to a specific task. And with this much power, your possibilities are endless in creating your own music or rearranging public domain music. So that gives you a little description on these two keyboards. My other video will demonstrate the other two keyboards that I showed you in a general fashion, and that video will consist of the demonstration of the RD700SX and the Juno G, both by Roland, and they will be played by yours truly with a song that I rearranged and also did some creativity with. So please check that out, and do please leave comments. I love to get feedback from all you YouTube viewers, and if you have any questions, also comment as well. So until next time, have a great day, and we'll see you again soon.